from reading the local newspapers. Now, Thucydides tells the tale of how this radical democracy, Athens, lost the Peloponnesian War, and I think that's why Jefferson and the other framers of our Constitution took really Sparta more than Athens.
Our founding fathers pointed to Athenian democracy repeatedly as a horrible example of what we must not have here, which is to say true, direct democracy, unmediated by an aristocratic element that's supposed to check. And Sparta was good because everybody was public spirited and everybody was a citizen first.
When we go to Athens today and we look at the Parthenon and we think, cradle of democracy, it was the cradle of their democracy, but not ours.
In the 20th century, however, Sparta was embraced not by emerging democracies, but by individual leaders attracted to the more nefarious aspects of Spartan society.
Nazi Germany looked to Sparta for an ideal because the teaching of Sparta was introduced into the national curriculum.
Hitler and many of his friends spoke warmly about Sparta. Hitler expressed the wish that other countries might become helots for the German warrior caste.
In a way that's very similar to both Russia and Nazi Germany. The idea that if you coerce and regiment people into particular groups and you have a strong central government that controls everybody's lives, you will have a strong military for a while. But ultimately, the contradictions of Soviet society or German society or Spartan society are manifest. And so I think it's legitimate to see the origins of totalitarianism in the Spartan society.
The lessons to be learned from Sparta continue to influence society even today.
The Spartans were the creators and the founders of what we can call Western military discipline. And that's going to be an enormous Western advantage through Greece, through Rome, through the Middle Ages, through the Renaissance, until we see today. Western armies simply have a different idea of what constitutes discipline. You take a Western army and you pit it against an Iraqi army, an Iranian army, an indigenous tribal army, and it will usually win. And it will usually win when it's outnumbered. And so we owe that legacy of Western discipline to the Spartans.
We can learn from them that honor should be an important component of human life. A person can live without honor because material means make it possible, but a person cannot die without honor. Because when we die, there is somehow an account of our lives.
But Sparta's greatness is tempered by the fact that many people paid a terrible price for Sparta's achievements.
They had to subdue all sorts of human qualities which are necessary for a decent and properly functioning human being. It provided them with excuses for degrees of cruelty and selfishness and narrowness. The degree to which they accomplished superiority and honor at the cost of freedom, even their own freedom, is a caricature of what human flourishing requires.
It can be said that in the end, Sparta got what it deserved. Modern societies have an advantage. They have the hindsight of history to take the best that Sparta had to offer and discard the rest.